This podcast is brought to you by Podcast Nation.
You're listening to Wellness Junkies,
where wellness gets real, not perfect.
Welcome to Wellness Junkies, where we try all the wellnessy things, spill the beauty tips, and have real conversations, all with a side of fun.
We're in it, learning together with you.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Katie. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to Wellness Junkies. It's Amy, and I'm so excited to have Rachel Johnson with us. She was on the show. I was looking, Rachel, it was like when we first met, it was like, I don't know, episode, I don't even remember what number, probably somewhere in the 60s. And now we're like close to 200 episodes. I'm so glad to have you back. So for everyone new who didn't listen to Rachel's last episode, you should, because it was such a good episode. We talked about movement. We talked about her community. We talked about Ah.mi. But Rachel's the founder of Ah.mi, which is an incredible health and wellness community. And I'll have her refresh our memory. And it's incredible community she has built. She is also a corporate lawyer, owner of the firm, amazing, and 3 kids now, right? I think the last time we met, maybe you were pregnant. I can't remember.
Probably was in 2022 because
Yeah.
the lowest one is 2, Isla.
Okay, so you've got the 2-year-old, and how old are the other 2?
6 and 9.
Oh my God, right. So you have your hands full. You
Yes.
have your law firm. You have Ah.mi, incredible. We need to know all of the tips for like how you balance it all. But welcome back to the show. So happy to have you here.
Thanks, Amy. So happy to be back and to catch you up on all the things. I think I'm pretty much, other than one more kid.
No big deal. Just throw a 3rd kid in the mix.
Throw a 3rd kid in it. But I still am the managing partner and co-founder of J&O Law. That is my full-time job. We have an amazing team. We work with high-growth venture-backed companies. And Ah.mi is my creative outlet that I started on the side about 5 years ago. After I had my 2nd baby, I really wanted to get healthy, and there really wasn't a company out there that spoke my language, that could do something that was doable, that I was even excited about. And so I got a group of like 5 girlfriends together on a text group. And from there, we all committed together to do really simple, easy things. Our mantra is greens, water, move, repeat. And
Love
from
it.
there, Ah.mi was born. We are now on Substack. So we send out real life content that's kind of curated by our community. And we have over 2,000 subscribers.
So amazing. So Rachel and I were just talking about this. She was giving me some good coaching offline because I've been wanting to start a Substack, which I will be doing. So I'm excited to dive into that and talk about that more. But if you are listening, you should subscribe because her community is amazing. And I read the content all the time. So what's been happening with Ah.mi? Like I saw you on TV the other day and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So you're still in Florida, right?
I'm still in Florida. Yes, I live in South Florida. My friend Helena does PR, and there was a chance to be on South Florida Live. So it was very, very nerve-wracking the day before.
I can't even imagine.
Honestly, like wanted to cancel.
Yeah.
But then I started researching like fear and greatness. And there's something called the Jonah complex. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, where before you're about to do something really scary or outside your comfort zone, your like immediate reaction is to retreat and to like go back to what's comfortable, go back to my computer, typey, like the Foster say, and just be in my comfort zone. And I am so happy I did it. It was like a lot of mental capacity because you're just so nervous and, what do I say? But it was really fun. And I feel like it's like a testament to doing the hard things and like knowing that most everybody probably wants to cancel. Like I was like, most people probably want to cancel.
100%.
On this, but like you do it and you're always happy you do it. And like looking back, I'm like, that was such an experience. Like the rush, 2 minutes.
I mean, you did a great job.
Just asking, like they asked about Ah.mi, so I can talk about it with my eyes closed. And yeah, it was exciting and good.
That's such a good opportunity.
Yes, and the hub of our community is on Substack, like you said. I started seeing things about Substack a year ago, and I was really intrigued by, kind of moving the Ah.mi community over there. we had just been on MailChimp and had an email list, and then we're on Slack. And I felt like it was time for like an Ah.mi evolution. And Substack just felt very easy, and
Yeah.
it has an awesome community. And it's really easy to get emails out and to stay in contact. There's a group chat. So it's been really great and I love it.
Yeah, you probably got a lot of visibility for Ami being on TV. Did you have like all these people reaching out to you like I saw you on TV?
I mean, yes, friends reaching out to me that they
Yeah.
saw me on TV, but not it was at 12:30 spot on,
Uh-huh.
a Monday, so
Mhm.
it's not necessarily like people I knew were watching, but we did have, like, random people reaching out saying they saw me on TV.
Oh, that's so fun. How did you decide? I would be like, "Wait, what do I wear?" How did you decide what to wear? I loved your outfit, it was gorge, but, like,
Oh,
I was thinking to
thank
myself,
you.
like, what do you know, that's, like, a scary thing too. You're like, "Oh my god, what do I wear? How do I do my
So
hair?"
I have befriended via Instagram this stylist named Rachel, and she
Ooh.
works for the clothing brand Stowd,
Uh-huh.
Staud, and
Yeah, I
she's
know that brand.
great and fabulous, and I just trust her. And she helped me pick out this outfit that was by a brand called Sablin.
Mhm.
So it was like satin pants, and a top. I knew I wanted to do pants because it would just feel comfortable for me.
Yeah.
I was really pushing her to do jeans and a blazer, and she got me out of our comfort zone.
She's
She's like,
like,
"Let's do
"No."
something different."
Yeah.
Yes, I wore, like, these light blue satin pants with a, like, monochromatic blue, top.
Yeah, I love that. No, it looked
Thank
so
you.
pretty. Um,
Thank you. Yes, but thought did go into it. I didn't just show up like that.
yes, no, you looked great, and that's
Thanks.
awesome, and it's great visibility for you, it's great visibility for Ami, so that's awesome, congrats.
Yeah, and it's just good, like, personal practice, like, too,
Oh,
for life.
100%. Like, it's a
Uh,
challenge. I always, like, say that,
yeah,
like, you gotta have those challenges. Like, I always tell my kids that, like, challenge of the day. You gotta do things that make you uncomfortable. I mean, it's kinda like that feeling when you're, like, doing a big presentation or something, and you just, like, "Oh, I don't wanna do it," and you're, like,
yeah,
dreading,
right.
and then it goes better than you expect, and then you're, like, so happy you did it, and then you grow
Yeah.
from it.
Yes, yes. No, it was
So
really
good.
fun. My husband came too, and he was, like, my
Aw.
paparazzi.
Aw, so cute. Um, okay, I wanna hear about we were talking about this offline, but I had put this on my Instagram too that we both recently went to wellness summits. So I went to the Dear Media Edit in LA and you were at the In Goop Health one.
In
Is that what it's
LA.
called?
Yes,
In
I wanna
LA.
hear all
Oh,
about Dear Media. I'm
wait,
super
The Goop
curious.
one was in LA too. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you about the one in the Dear Media Wellness Edit. So I went with my good friend Anne, who we used to work together. We're really good friends, and she loves that space. So I was like, she'll totally go with me. So we spent a weekend. I was there for like other meetings for my marketing business and had tons of meetings there, which was awesome. And then the event was on Saturday, and so it was great. So it was at this space in downtown LA, which downtown LA can be like super random and weird. Like there's some cool areas, there's some like kind of sketchy areas. Anyway, it was kind of in this place, I think it was called Rolling Green, which is like a beautiful space. And we got there and the first part was like a yoga session. So they had this great yoga session. But before that, we actually walked through and they had kind of like a setup for the panels. And then they had all these fun brands there. So like
Like
literally every
activation.
brand,
Yeah.
would you say?
Like activations with
Yeah, brand activations, exactly. So they had, like, stuff with this candy brand that I love, Smart Sweets.
Yep.
They had, like, all that. Like, literally every brand that you like was there doing
Yeah.
samples. So I had, like, a million like, bars and oatmeal
Yeah.
and candy and, like, all this fun stuff. So just, like, a lot of brand activation stuff. They also had this big, which we did later in the day, which this seemed to be the most popular space, like, a big space with the LED red masks, and they had those, and then they had another brand that does the leg compressor things. I forget the
Okay.
brand of
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
so we did those. I'll tell you about that later. So that was fun. Anyway, so I started with a yoga session, which was really nice. There was like a woman from this fitness brand, Obey,
Mhm.
that brand. So they had one of their instructors and we did like a nice yoga session. It was like beautiful out, LA vibes. So we did that. And then they had a series of panels. They had the first one was with who was the first one? Oh yeah, I actually have it right here. This will jog my memory. Okay, so the first session was mental health in the modern world, which was with Tay Lautner, who's Taylor Lautner's wife, and she's like into mental health. She has a podcast, whatever. And these other two people, Laura Lee and Zach Clark, and they just talked about just mental health topics. That was like pretty good. My favorite was the two in the middle, which was the session. It was The Future of Beauty with Ariel Lore, Amy Chang, and Dr. Tony Yoon. And they talked about like treatments, longevity tips, like all that kind of fun stuff. So that was really cool. And Dr. Tony Yoon, you've probably seen him on TikTok. He does like all these videos about aging and, treatments and plastic surgery and, Botox and whatever. So that was cool to see him. I think he's in his 50s and he looks like he's 30. So that was fun. And then the best one I thought was this session called Own Your Wellness with Dr. Alabadi. Do you know her?
No.
So it was Dr. Alabadi, Mary Alice Haney, and Mayan Lopez. So Mary Alice Haney and Dr. Alibadi, they have a podcast on Dear Media's network called She MD, and she talks about women's health. She was the doctor who diagnosed Olivia Munn.
Oh,
So
okay.
Dr. Alibadi is the doctor that diagnosed Olivia Munn with like stage 0 breast cancer,
Yeah.
stage 1 breast cancer. I actually just listened to Olivia Munn on Not Skinny But Not Fat the other day talking about it. So this was her doctor and she was incredible. Like I actually posted a lot of clips on my Instagram. I'll recirculate them where she was just like talking to the audience and was like, listen, you guys have to get checked. You have to push your doctors if something doesn't feel right. Like she was just super inspiring and so smart and just really knowledgeable, obviously, on women's health. And she's just one of those doctors, like if you were in LA, like it would be amazing to have her as a doctor because she's really looking out for you. She spends time with her patients. She talks about all of the things that affect women's health. So that was a really good session. And then there was like another session later in the day, which was fine. And then they did like a happy hour kind of situation later in the day and just
And was
exploring of
Lauren
all the
and
brand
Michael
activations.
there? Were the bosses
Lauren and Michael were not there, which I
at
was bummed
all?
out about.
Like to the
No, Lauren and Michael weren't there because so they live in Austin. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming, and she's like super pregnant. So I'm
Right.
assuming that's probably why she wasn't there. I was thinking he would be there because I wanted to
Yeah, I
grab
thought
him for
so who
time
was
because
moderating the panels?
um like Ariel Lore, who has a podcast on their
Oh, so
network,
they
was moderating. So it was a lot
okay,
of the podcasters moderating
okay.
their own
Oh,
sort of
okay.
panels. And Michael wasn't there, at least that I saw, and I was like stalking the place
Yeah.
because I wanted to
Yes.
find him to like tell him that Wellness Junkies should be on Dear Media.
Yes.
And he wasn't there. I didn't see Lauren there. I saw the president of Dear Media there, and I wanted to grab her later, but like I think she was only there for the beginning, and then I couldn't find her later in the day because I
Okay.
wanted to talk
Yeah.
to her too. So that was a bummer, just not to be able to meet like the leadership team. But this space was really cool. The activation was beautiful. They did an awesome job. The brands that were there were like all the brands you want to be with. And then at the end of the day, like after all the panels and stuff, my friend Anna and I did like the red light mask and the pressure leg things, which I'd never done before. Have you ever done those?
No.
They're like, I guess they call them boots. And I had two on me and they like, you can do it from like 0 to 10. I think mine was on like 4. They're like, just do it for 4 for now. And they're just like so relaxing because there's just like pressure on your legs and it gets like tight and opens up. So it just really like helps with your circulation.
Yeah.
Like you kind of feel a little, not woozy afterwards, but like a little off for like a second when you first get up. But it's super relaxing. I think a lot of runners use them and a lot of people that like for recovery. But I was like, I want these in my house. They're just like such a relaxing, like think about like after you fly or before you fly or just like if you're exhausted, like it's just like a really good way to like kind of like get the blood flowing. So yeah, that was relaxing. Then we had the fun LED masks on our face and it was cute. So we did that. And then they had like cocktails and mocktails and pinkberry and it was just fun. It was like a really fun day.
Did you
I
meet
was
people? Like, was everybody talking to each other?
a little bit, not so much. I
Okay.
mean, it was definitely like a younger, I would say, influencery LA scene.
Okay.
So some people were creating content and people were talking. There wasn't, I would actually say that was my one piece of feedback, which I have to fill out their survey that like it would be better if they had a little bit more networking time.
Right.
We did meet some people here and there, but there wasn't like a ton of that. But it was fun. It was a great activation. I'm really glad I went. Oh, and the swag bag was ridiculous. It was so good. Like I got this cute tote and there was tons of product in it, but I couldn't bring a lot of it home because I flew there. So I met with a friend of mine afterwards and I gave her all the like full bottles of the stuff. So it wasn't just like trial size stuff. It was like full bottles of like exfoliator and lotions. And my friend was so excited to get it. And I kept like some of the stuff that I could bring home. But yeah, so that was super fun. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm glad I went. I would definitely go again. I know that they do these Dear Media edits in different places. This was the first one they did around wellness. So I think it'll just keep getting better and better. And, hopefully I'll be up there one day, paneling, doing something. So it was cool. It was just great to like see another media company and how they activate and all that stuff. What about you? I want to hear about the Goop Summit, a summit I've always wanted to go to it.
Yeah, so it sounds like pretty much the exact same, honestly.
Yeah.
It was panels that were awesome. The one thing that I have to say is Gwyneth was there, and
Mm.
she was very seen. She was in the mix of the activation. She was talking to people. She
Wow.
did her own Q&A, which was really, really good. So she was definitely, like, felt her presence, which I think made it special. Like, that's, like
100%.
it was so special. My She actually went up to my mom and talked to my mom, who's like the
Aw.
last person. I'm like, of course, Gwyneth. I went with my twin sister and my mom. But I did a Substack all about like everything, all the takeaways from it, the questions my
Okay, I gotta
sister
read it. I didn't see
asked
that
and
one. Okay.
stuff. And it also was, like, very brand heavy, so they had rooms of activations and stuff you could do when you got, like, full-size New Balance shoes, you got New Balance leggings, you got so much stuff, so much full-size stuff.
Wow.
Um, and so it pretty much sounds very similar. Again, ended with, like, a cocktail, party, and it was good. I did meet a bunch of people there. Trying to think if I've, like, actually, like, stayed connected, maybe on social media,
Yeah.
connected with them, but even actually the Goop team was there and, like, meeting people and connecting with people, and it just felt like they really wanted to connect with people, and were interested in, like, if people were having a good time, like, what they could do. Again, I think they've done this for years and years and years, so it
Yeah.
definitely wasn't their
Yeah,
first
that would have been
rodeo.
better at the Dear Media one if there was more of that, I think.
Yeah, yeah, like, they actually, like, wanted to get to know everybody that was there, and were interested, and then would, like, follow us on Instagram. So
Oh,
it
nice.
was, it definitely felt good and like they cared and they wanted, it was really a representation of Goop. They had a whole Goop, like, room where you could shop Goop clothes, you could do all the Goop makeup and all that.
Love. That's
It's
awesome.
the only thing, like, I take away, like, it looks like a ton of work, right? Like, even
Oh
this
my
Dear
god, yeah.
Media one, like, to
Yeah.
put one of these together, it's just a full production.
Yeah, I mean, in one of my old jobs, I did a lot of that. I mean, not a ton, but I was definitely involved or leading a lot of these experiential events, and it's a whole thing. I mean,
Yeah,
these agencies that handle these are incredible at
right.
curating these things. How many
Yeah.
people were there?
There were a couple hundred, I would say.
Yeah, okay,
What about
that's probably
you?
similar size. I would
Okay.
say the same,
Yeah.
which
It
was
was
nice.
good, yeah. I don't think I would, like, need to go every year,
Yeah,
but if somebody was like, "Oh, do you wanna go to In Goop Health with me?" I'd probably say yes, especially, like, I don't need to go back-to-back years, but it would be nice to, like, mix it up and go every
yeah.
few
I'll go
years
with
and,
you
like, see
next
what's
time.
changed.
Next time you
Okay.
wanna go, I'll check it out with you
Yes.
because I think it was in New York, one of the years. Because I was gonna
Yeah,
go a few years
yeah.
ago.
I
I
think it
never went,
might
but
they
it was in
might
New
do it
York.
in New York this year too.
Yeah,
Um, so, yeah, I think they try and, like, switch it up, which I do think
yeah.
would
That's
be
cool that Gwyneth was there. That definitely, I'm sure, makes a difference with just, like,
yes, and
the vibe.
she was very engaged, like, she was there probably all day, from
Awesome.
the time it started till the end.
Where was it in LA?
The same thing, it was at, like, a studios,
Yeah,
like a beautiful studio place.
love that. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So,
good.
yeah, I think it's definitely worth it to go, especially if, like, you want a girls' trip and, wanna, like, do something different. It's
Yeah,
good content, especially if you're interested in that stuff. For founders, like, a lot of
yeah,
female founders too on the Goop, side as well.
yeah, I could probably meet a lot of people to, like, bring onto the podcast
Yes,
when if I'm
yes,
there. It's funny, I know we were talking years ago about doing a retreat, like an Ah.mi Wellness
yes,
Junkies retreat, and, like, how
yes.
fun would that be to do some sort of, like, day or 2 retreat and then do In Goop Health with, like, our communities?
Oh,
Wouldn't that be
yes,
fun? It just, like,
yes,
occurred to me as we were talking. Okay, we
yes,
need to work on this. We need to stay
yes,
more connected and work on this plan because I
yes.
love
I've
it.
been
I think it'd be
seeing a
so
lot
fun.
of, like, wellness retreats. Like, Melissa Wood, I think, just went to one, and she talked about it on her podcast, Six Senses.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that one? I think it's,
Well, Six Senses I know is a
Rob.
hotel brand, and they have a lot of different locations, so I
Okay,
wonder which one she went to, but they're all, like, health and wellness retreats. They're
okay,
amazing.
yeah,
I've never been
yeah.
to one, but, I
Have
mean,
you ever done a health and wellness retreat?
I've done let's see, I've been to Canyon Ranch,
Okay,
but, like, I didn't do, like, a full program. I feel like I was there I went to the one in the Berkshires years ago, so it wasn't like a full retreat.
yeah.
I did, the other one with
Miraval?
Miraval. I went to Miraval in Tucson years ago, but I went with, like, a company team, so it was, like, a little bit different, but it was a wellness retreat, and it was actually super fun. I would've wanted to stay longer to do that, so that one was really good in Miraval. there's this place in, I think it's Costa Rica that I heard about that I want to go to, but I haven't really been to a full one with like women. Like I've been to like Amman, which is incredible and kind of a wellness retreat. I went with my husband last summer and that was incredible. But I haven't done like one with girlfriends or a
Programming and
community
like
with
all of that.
full
Yeah.
programming like that. Have you?
Yeah. No. No. I was signed up for one once, but then I kind of backed out because I'm like, ugh, I can't like go for a week, like no kids, not even the husband. Like
Yeah.
I just wasn't ready yet. But I think eventually, yeah, I would love to do one too, the right one.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, there's so many now. Like there's one in Sedona, I think too, which is like, have you ever been to Sedona?
No.
Sedona's incredible. I haven't been there in years, but it is the most magical, gorgeous place. So like that would be an amazing place for a
Yeah.
wellness retreat, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to figure something. We need to make it happen at
Yes.
some point. So it'd be
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, so let's talk about the AMI community. Like what I know it's grown since the last time we met. What are you kind of like hearing from your community? Like what's the latest in things they're interested in learning about or hearing about trends or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot of the biohacking and,
Yeah.
every day I'm hearing about new things that are in the world. Like, does anybody do hydrogen water in the morning? Um, and all like the different things. So I think there's, as we know, like now more than ever, just more things you can do and buy. And
Yeah.
our mantra is at Ah.mi is greens, water, move, repeat. Like eat whole foods, move your body, drink your water so you're hydrated, repeat, and like try and stick to that. And so
Yeah.
we're not that we're anti doing all the things because a lot of us, like I take the creatine gummies, I take the array ones, and I love them.
Me too. I love them.
Yeah. I love them. They're like my candy.
I
uh,
feel like that too. I love the texture. They're so yummy.
yeah. Yeah. Um, but we're all always interested, and that's what I think makes Ami different is that we are by no mean biohackers. Like we are real women just figuring it out. But we're
Yeah.
all interested in like what we can do to make ourselves feel better when at a baseline, like we know if you're not eating healthy and you're not working out consistently, like everything else,
Yeah.
like why even bother,
It's
right?
so true.
Like you have to set the foundation before you start doing all the other things. Um,
Yeah.
or at least make sure you're consistent in it and then start tapping into other things. But I think, especially for me, I've been able to stay in this like healthy headspace, first of all, because I have on me. So I feel like it's a always a reminder. Um, and I just always dial it back. And I'm like, Rachel, if you're not feeling well, it's because you're not working out consistently and you're not eating healthy. You're probably eating all the processed foods, the pizza, the Italian subs. Like I remember at the end of January, I really, sorry, the end of December, because I always just like in December, I'm like, I don't want to, like, I just want to live, like eat all the things,
Right.
go to all the holiday parties,
Of
go like
course.
walk and
As
do
you
all the things.
should, by the way.
Yes. But I really felt terrible at the end of December. Like, I just felt gross. I didn't feel good in my own skin.
Yeah.
And so we always do a super clean January at Ami. And I really was like, nope, Rachel, you're getting back to the basics. You're dialing it in.
Right.
And I really
Greens, water,
believe,
move.
yes, greens, water, move. Like, that's literally all you have to do.
I know. It's
Um,
such a good mantra.
yeah. And so for the last few months, I really like tried to dial it in. I started having a trainer come and do 3 days a week in my garage. So that's what I do
Nice.
now. I strength train Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for about 50 minutes because I'm normally like walking in a little late because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and then I'm always happy I did it after, but it's rough. And then
Yeah.
on days I don't have her, I walk.
Yeah.
And that's been my thing, and I have a treadmill in my garage. My sister gifted me, or she might forget about it, her
Ah,
Peloton treadmill,
yeah.
in the midst of a move, and I really have been, like, doing the, 12-3-30. Have you heard of
Yeah,
that?
I do that. Yes. Yes. We've talked about it on the show before. I love that.
Okay, yeah. I
It's
mean,
so good.
I heard about a year ago and I would do it, and then I kinda fell out, and then for people that don't have a lot of time, but, like, every time I finish and for people that don't know, 12-3-30 is, incline at 12, speed at 3 for 30 minutes on the treadmill, and you do it, it starts off, you're thinking it's
It's
easy, but
rough.
by the
Yeah.
end, you're sweating and you
Oh
feel
my
like you're doing
God.
such a good
It's
workout.
such a good workout.
Get a bunch of steps in.
Yeah, I did that. I mean, I was on that train for a while and I was doing it a lot. And then I kind of, to your point, fell off, like whatever. And I just was saying to myself recently, I'm like, I got to get back into it because it's such a good one when you don't have a lot of time. And like what I'll do is I'll just put on a show. And there's like so many good shows lately that like, you're not even finished your show and you're done with your workout and you're like sweating. I mean, it's
Yeah,
hard to do that for 30 minutes on 12
I know.
incline.
I know. Sometimes I was doing like 15 because I'm like, okay, even 15. So like 15 minutes of that. And then I'd go
Yes.
outside and just
Yeah.
walk with a weighted vest for 15. I also this year started using a weighted vest. I have
Yeah. I
one
haven't
that I
gotten
like
into that yet.
love.
Tell me
Well,
about
I'll
it.
send you the one I love on Amazon. Even my
Okay.
husband loves this one because it's like feels so compact and easy. Um, so I do that just walking.
Does
Um,
it make a big difference? Like, how do you, it's just extra weight. So is it just like
yeah.
make the walk a little bit more intense?
Yeah, just, like, a little harder, you know? So,
Yeah.
like, okay, if I'm just going for a walk anyway, I can step up a little and wear the weighted vest. I don't do it all the time because sometimes I'm like, "I don't really want a hard walk. I just want an
Right.
easy walk today."
Totally.
So I won't wear it, but every time I wear it, I'm, like, happy I did, and I feel like it does kind of kick up a walk.
Do you
Um,
ever do wear the weighted vest on the treadmill doing 12, 3:30? That would be really hard.
yes, but it's very
Oh,
hard.
you've done it. Yeah. That's brutal.
Yes, it's very hard. That really kicks it up, but I'm just a walker. I love walking. I feel like
Me
it's good
too.
for your mind. I feel really good. I always say the 8K club, like 10K is really hard for me, but when I do 8,000 steps, I feel good. And like for
Yeah.
me, that seems doable. It's still when I get 8,000, like, oh, I like walked a lot today.
Yeah.
The other day I felt like I didn't move enough and I looked at my watch and it was 5,000. I was like, see, I was like, it does
So
make a
true.
difference when you're like actively moving.
A
Um,
1000%. No, I love walking too. I like walking the dogs. I like walking and listening to podcasts. But I'm gonna get the weighted vest you told me about because I think
I'll
that'll
send you the
step it
one I
up a little
like.
bit.
You can like include it in the notes.
Yeah, I
Because
will.
there's one that's really, really good and like compact.
Yeah. I know you mentioned Melissa Wood Health. Do you do her too?
No, I'm like kind of in this stage where I'm like over the online workouts.
Oh, interesting.
I know. It's really hard for me to get motivated by them. Like, I'd rather go for a walk.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just feels better to me.
Yeah, I do similar to you. So I strength train probably, well, ideally 3 to 4 days a week. I have the tonal, which I love.
Really.
I'm so sore today from my workout yesterday. I can barely walk, but because I did like a heavy workout yesterday. So I
Okay.
have that, which I love because I used to have a trainer years ago, and then it's just like I don't know. I sort of
A
was just
lot of
like I want to.
coordinating. Yeah.
Well, I also find, and this is just me, like when I work out, I like to work out alone. Like I used to do Soul Cycle and all that stuff, and I loved it. And I still do love that stuff when I'm in the mood, but sometimes it's therapeutic to, like, just be by yourself and work out and not talk to anyone. So that's what I was finding when I had a trainer years ago. I'd be, like, annoyed because I don't wanna talk. I just wanna, like, do, and I don't wanna be rude or whatever. Anyway, that's just me because 'cause I'm crazy and I don't like
Bethany
talking to
Frankel
anyone.
just wrote about this too on her
Oh,
Instagram.
did she?
She went to Pilates class. She's like, I just don't like group fitness. Like, I'm a solo workout kind of girl.
Yeah, I do like group fitness once in a while, and I used to love it because, like I said, I did Soul
Yeah.
Cycle all the time, but group is actually better, I think, than one-on-one for me. Because one-on-one, I feel like I have to make
You have to
conversation all the
talk. It's
time.
like a hairdresser. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like anyway, so the tonal is fabulous, so I do that, and then I do, like, walking or, other but the reason why I like Melissa Wood Health, and I've been doing her for years, is because you can do a 20-minute workout with her, and you feel great, like, on days you don't wanna do a walk or it's raining or whatever, you just want something light, but it's actually very challenging. A lot of her workouts are really challenging. Sometimes it's, like, with small weights, sometimes it's not. But I also find her workouts sort of meditative because her voice is so soothing and, like, relaxing that it's almost like it's a workout, but it's kind of also a little bit of a meditation, like, because she doesn't do breathing, but, like, it's nice because 'cause she'll do poses and Pilates stuff, but then she'll take a break and do a stretch in the middle and, like,
Yeah.
breathing. So, like,
Yeah.
it
If I
kinda
ever go
gives you
back to
both.
one, it's that one. And
Yeah.
I listen to her meditations all the time
Yeah.
while she's walking.
Yeah. So, anyway, but, yeah, we have a similar, um we have a yeah, similar workout schedule, but it's like I feel like once you're motivated and, like, really on a good schedule, you feel amazing, but once you, like, get off the schedule like, I was on vacation last week, and I walked a little bit, but I didn't do much, and then it was just, like, hard to get back into it this week, so it's, like, real like, I'd like to, like, not stop doing it because then it's, like, harder to, like, get back motivated, but it makes such
Yeah.
a difference, like, this week I think I did the tonal 3 times. I feel 1,000 times better. But then last night I went out for one of my best friend's birthdays and had a little bit to drink, and I feel like shit today, and that's why I can't remember anything today. Like literally, I'm gonna be editing out a lot of this because I've had to pause and like can't remember anything because I have a foggy brain. It's totally because I had a couple glasses of wine last night. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like the older you get, the more you realize, like, even though like I like to go out and do all that stuff, like you really do feel like shit the next day. So you have to be prepared for it. Like, don't
yeah.
schedule anything major because like
Yes.
the older you get, the more your body like feels everything.
Yes, yes. No, I feel like I've been eating so healthy, so good, and yesterday I got a taco supreme from Taco Bell.
Oh my God, that sounds
My
amazing.
little boy wanted tacos, and it was so good, but I just, like, I felt it.
I
Um,
know.
and if you're doing that all the time, which I do get in the groove, especially in December when I'm, like, going to parties and this, I'll just pick up a Publix, Boar's Head turkey sandwich because that, like, it seems so good. You really get into, like, the routine of not doing the healthy things. That's why the greens, water, move, repeat, even though it's, like, so simple, like, it's stupid simple, it's still this, like, guiding force in my life that, like, Rachel, if anything, eat whole foods, like
Yeah.
chicken, rice, veggies, um, drink your water, and go for walks. Like, when in doubt, I
Yeah.
go for walks because at least that's movement.
At least it's something. I know. Every time I don't want to do anything, I just go for a walk and then I come back and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so much better now. I can
Yeah,
focus. Like I find that I can't focus and do work unless I do some sort of movement. And then I'm like better at what I'm doing.
yeah.
What's your like I also find that, I'm always looking for protein. So what are your good tips for getting protein in? Like how do you get protein in? Because I feel like that's so hard sometimes.
I did the Ninja Creamy for a really long time,
Oh, I was
and
thinking about getting
I
that.
moved and I lost a blade, and I ordered a blade that I think is, like, fake because it definitely didn't work. But I
Ah,
was doing that for a very long time. People would joke because I would put, like, candy in it, and they're like, "Rachel, this is, like, the least healthy protein
that's
thing."
so funny.
I do,
Wait,
like,
what would you
protein
put in
powder.
it?
I do, like, M&Ms or, like, Reese's peanut butter
Oh my
cups
God, yum.
in with the, like, protein powder and, milk. So I, haven't done that because I haven't had the blade, but I do really like it.
And that's the one
I
that's like frozen, right?
Yes, yeah, so you freeze, like, milk and protein powder, and then it makes, like, an ice cream consistency.
Yum. I think I
Yeah,
have to
it's
do
really
that.
good. It's so
I
good,
keep
especially if
seeing
you're
them online and having all these people make these like amazing
Yeah,
recipes and I'm
yeah,
like,
it's expensive, but I did use it, like, pretty much multiple times a week when I was,
yeah.
when I had the right blade. Um But and it's still sitting in the cabinet without the
Oh my
blade, just
God.
hoping to use it. But I'm a big, like, good cottage cheese. I do that all the time. I
Oh
know
yeah,
people
I
either, like,
that.
hate the consistency or love it.
I like it.
I do that a ton. Steak, like, if I go out to dinner, I usually get a filet and vegetables
Yeah.
and a cocktail. Like, that's my
Yeah. That's
thing.
good.
I try and limit the, like, bread and, like, I will have the sourdough and I'll eat bread, but I just won't eat it all the frickin' time.
Yeah.
And I think when I'm not being, like, vigilant on my bread consumption is when I feel really tired and drowsy and
Yes.
just not great. And when I'm like, "Okay, no, you can have, like, this and this, but maybe not for breakfast, lunch, and dinner." That was big, and we just did a, like, few week no added sugar challenge with Ah.mi,
Ah.
and that was huge because that was, like, a revelation of how much added sugar is in everything.
Oh, and everything. Speaking of bread, I found some good, you ever get the like protein breads?
No, but I
They're
saw, somebody post about the Royo bagels.
I haven't had those, but there was a brands which I haven't seen it at Whole Foods lately, but better bagels
Okay.
that are protein bagels, which are good. And then I found this other bread company. I can't remember the name. I'll look. I'll send it to you. But and again, it's like I don't know, 15 or 20 grams of protein in the bread, and it's very low carb. So it's like
Yeah,
protein, low carb. It's sort of like keto bread, I guess.
yeah,
But I've been like I forgot about that, and then I've been doing that lately too because I
yeah,
still need like if I want to do eggs, like I'll do like one of those because then I feel like it's very little
yes. Yeah,
carbs and
like,
it has
satisfies you.
protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I actually, I just was did I? Oh yeah, I posted this yesterday. I got the Array has this new. They sent me like it's a powder that's it's not protein powder. It's like a supplement you put in water, and it's electrolytes and it's protein, which I thought was a cool combo. So it's like 15 grams of protein and electrolytes. So like I drink electrolytes all the time. So I'm like, oh, I'll just drink this because it has more protein in it, and it's good.
Yeah, I saw people are launching these protein like drinks that aren't like protein shakes, but they're just like
Yes.
sparkly type drinks. I think
Yes.
one of the co-founders of Primal Foods or Primal Kitchen, her name's Morgan, is about to launch one.
Yeah,
And
I just saw this other brand, Shackley. They just announced this sparkling water protein drink, which I want to try too. So
yeah,
I love that because it's like I just find it hard. But yeah, like at dinner, if you get like a chicken or a steak with veggies, good. But like I just find it like lunch, breakfast, other than eggs, I'm always like, eh.
I
You know
know.
what I mean?
I
It's
know.
so any of these little hacks to get the protein in is good. And even veggies. It's like I love a good salad, but sometimes I'm just like lazy and don't want to make it. So I'll just try to put like greens in a smoothie instead.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, I just made a really good recipe. Katie has a good recipe that's kale that you like put in just like frying, not frying, just like a pan. You
Uh-huh.
do kale, you saute it, and then you put on almonds and mix it with like kind of like a balsamic fig dressing. I also threw some dates on there. It was so good.
But and you put chicken in it too, or do you just eat the salad?
Yeah, I'm sorry, and I put rotisserie chicken in
Okay.
it. So I
Yeah.
do the greens and then get those all kind of like you do them a lot so they kind of get crispy. Then
Yeah.
you put in the rotisserie chicken, the sliced almonds, and then like mix it up with like a date thing or whatever. It's yummy.
Sounds so good. Yeah, we have
It's
a
a good
good.
recipe. Yeah. Do you have any good recipes? Like I know you guys share a lot of recipes with Ah.mi too.
Yes.
Anything good you're loving?
So we've been making this egg casserole that you can have for breakfast or dinner, really. And it's just eggs and ground turkey, and you put hot sauce on
Hmm.
it. And it's so easy. It's like a one pan recipe um, that is really easy. My husband loves it. He actually makes it. He like makes one for the
You just
week.
make it on the stovetop?
No, you bake it.
Oh, like in the muffin tin kind of things?
No, like it's like a casserole.
Oh,
Yeah.
yum.
Yeah.
And you
And
just put
it's like,
ground turkey.
yeah, eggs and ground turkey. And like, even though it's so basic, it's like sometimes you just want that. Like it's
Right.
easy, it's
And then
there,
you
it's
have
in
it
the
for the week.
fridge.
Yeah, just
Yes.
heat it up, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, and I've been recently going back to tuna because I forget, like, when you
Mm.
put all the good stuff in tuna, it really is good, and that has so much protein as well.
I know. I go through phases with tuna too, but it
Yeah,
is
you
good
can
when you
make it
put like tons of
ahead and leave it in the, fridge, and, like, have it to snack on and eat.
No, it's so good. It's all about having the stuff
Yeah,
prepped.
yeah, yeah,
It's funny because I'm in a house of boys. Like I have just graduated, my senior who just graduated high school, and then I have a ninth grader going into 10th,
yeah,
and they're animals. I mean, they're just eating nonstop and they don't like anything that I like. I mean, they do technically want to eat healthy because they like want to be in shape and working out and all that stuff, but like the amount of food that they consume, I can't keep up with. And then like any of the things that I would make prepared, like tuna, like they're not eating.
yeah.
They want like ground beef and stuff they like, but it's so funny. I'm like, oh my God,
Oh my god.
the
So
amount
do
of
you make them
food.
dinner every night?
No.
No. Okay.
I make dinner on a good week, maybe 2 days a week, and
Okay, yeah,
I am a terrible cook, so my recipes are so basic. It's like tacos one night, which is good because we can all have that, and I can do it on I can do the meat on greens, or I actually have been doing, like, taco meat and, like, a sweet potato. It sounds random, but it's really good.
yeah,
So we'll do tacos one night, I'll do, like, a meat sauce one night over rice or over whatever.
yeah,
I have, like I have some random, chicken teriyaki recipes. I'll do that kinda thing, but most of the time, it's like I'll make something or they'll make like, I'm also trying to teach them to make their own food and to not rely on us every second for food. I'm like, "Okay, they know how to make eggs, they know how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, they can
yeah,
make grilled cheese, they can make, like, beef." Like, I want them to, like, kinda start doing that, especially my older ones going to college. I'm like, "You need to know how to cook and, like,
yeah.
grill and do all this stuff." So I'm trying to
Absolutely.
teach them. But, yeah, it's a struggle. Do you cook every night?
No, gosh, no. Oh,
Okay,
no.
good. Now I feel better.
I actually have been on a hiatus, like, I don't know the last time I've actually cooked. I try and do it Sunday night, like, if I'm feeling into it. I'll, like, cook something big on Sunday, so we have it Sunday and Monday, but my husband cooks a lot, like
Oh, amazing.
tacos, like chicken, steak on the grill, and veggies, and he likes to eat healthy, so he typically, cooks a lot, and then I'll go through phases. Sometimes I'll wanna cook,
Yeah.
but I also do a ton of delivery. I'll, like, find meal delivery services and have it delivered.
Yeah, which ones do you like? Because 'Cause I've been through so many, I feel
I
like.
use Local Girls. So there's one I just found, at the farmer's market, and her name's Emily. She's like an organic chef, and she'll cook and
That's
drop off. And
amazing.
then
And your
there's
kids will
another
eat
one
it?
called Simply Nourished. They'll eat like the healthy chicken tenders and stuff like that. We also have like a make ahead spot called Garden Butcher here that has like pre-made food that you can go and pick up.
Yeah, I know. I need to I feel like I've been through a lot of those and I go through phases and
I know.
then whatever. Okay, I could talk all day about all of these
Yes.
things, but I don't want to take all of your time up because
Yeah.
I could. Let's get into our wrap session
Okay.
and talk about a couple fun things. So what is your favorite wellness or beauty hack?
My favorite wellness or beauty hack always changes, but right now I would say that my New Year's resolution, I was going to write a Substack on this, is to be early and
Mm,
just to try and show up early for things. I saw a Substack, somebody wrote forever 5 minutes early. And I was like, that's such good energy
mine's
because
like forever five
just
minutes late.
mine is too. And I think that's everybody in the world. Like, because we're
Yeah,
always like, we underestimate how long it takes to get to somewhere. So always rushing and just eliminating that rush and
yep.
being able to like get someplace 5 minutes early, sit down and like wait.
Take a breath. Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than always rushing in 5 to 10 minutes late. So I think, I don't know if it's like a beauty or wellness hack. Um, but
It
I
is. It
think it's like
contributes to your
really,
wellness because you don't have the anxiety.
yeah, and it's, like, something that, like, we don't think of because 'cause we're all so rushed that, like, what if we just made it a point to be early places and, like,
I love
left
that.
and like, we know every place takes us 20 minutes to get to. Why are we always leaving 10 minutes before, you know?
Right. Totally. Have you been sticking like has it been going well? I like this.
I've been trying, and I've especially been trying for Zoom calls. Like, I just try, I have a team and stuff. Like, even if I can log on, honestly, 1 minute before a Zoom call, it
Mhm.
makes a difference because I'm like there and I'm waiting and it's good. And I am like guilty of it. Sometimes I'd be like deep in email. I'm like, oh my God, I have a Zoom call. It's like 2 minutes after it starts. Um, so I've definitely not, like, surpassed it. I'm still probably minutes late to most things,
Yeah.
but I think I'm more cognizant of it and trying to make that effort of, like,
Yeah.
not
That's
always
good.
feeling in a rush.
Yeah, I like that. I need to implement that. Okay, next one. I don't even remember this from last time. Same thing. 5-minute flow. So you're getting ready in the morning, like you have 5 minutes to get ready. Like what are you throwing on your face? What are you throwing on? Like what's your go-tos?
Yeah, so I still love, is it Ela or Lila?
Ilya?
Yeah, Ilia. Their, like, moisturizer with SPF I use.
Yeah.
There's a, contour stick that I'm blanking on the name, but I shared it. One of my friends, Tali.
Merit?
No, it's like a contour stick. Ugh, I'm blanking on
Rare
the,
Beauty?
but no, it's like an Instagram brand. Um,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
and
It's like a
it's one
triangle.
one side is blush and one side is a stick. One side is blush, one side is
Oh,
bronzer.
Dibs?
Contour. Yes, yes, dibs. Yep.
I am like I could
Yeah.
just go through the
Yes, I
brands.
know. Dibs. My friend, I went to lunch with her and I was like, "Oh my gosh, your face looks amazing." And she's like, "Oh, let me tell you this contour thing,
Ooh.
really works." So I swear
Send
by
me
it.
the one you like.
I'll send you the one
I've
I
been
love.
wanting to try that brands. I have
Um,
one of their, like, highlighter like, body highlighters, but I don't
okay,
have any
yeah.
of their blush and bronzer.
Yeah, so I do that. I do mascara and then some lip stuff. And then to wear, I have been really into jeans lately.
Yeah.
Um, I remember one of my friends once said, like, "I just feel so put together when I'm in jeans." And I've
Yeah.
never thought that, but after being in workout clothes for so long,
I know.
like, I just went through such a period of just always wearing workout clothes. Like, I work in the office by myself, like, I can look however way I want. But when I wear jeans, I just do feel put together.
Yeah, I
And I
agree.
just swip up. I put, like, a bodysuit underneath. I'm wearing the favorite daughter, like, wide leg jeans right
Mm.
now.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like if I wear jeans, even sandals and, like, a little shirt, it at least looks put together. And
Yeah.
earrings. I always do either, like, silver or gold little earrings.
Yeah. It's funny too. I like wearing jeans better now too because 'cause they're looser and, like, baggy style,
Mhm.
and it's just they're I don't know. I feel like they're more comfortable to wear. You're not like,
Yes.
you know, whereas back in the
Yes.
day I was telling someone I went through my closet and I got rid of, like, so like, I'm telling you, over 50 pairs of jeans, crazy, of, like, legging jeans,
I know,
like skinny
so
jeans.
tight. Actually, that's
So
right.
tight,
I'll
so
show you, like, my
uncomfortable.
favorite daughter ones, I don't think you can see them, but they're, like, loose, and
Ooh.
they probably make my butt look baggy, but they're just so comfy. They feel like I'm
Okay, you
wearing
gotta send me the
sweatpants,
link. Yeah,
but
I
I
will put
have,
them in the
like, a
show
work
notes.
lunch, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
go to my work lunch, and
Yeah,
it
and you'll look put together and cute.
yeah.
Wait, have you tried the Rag& and Bone sweatpants jeans?
No.
Oh my god, I have 2 pairs. They're
Really?
amazing.
Oh, okay, you gotta send me
Have
those.
you seen these? They're called,
Oh,
I forget, like, the name of them, but if you Google Rag& and Bone sweatpants jeans,
yeah,
but I'll send you my
okay.
links. They literally look like jeans, but they're
Huh.
sweats. It is the best hack because I've worn them out to dinner with, like, a T-shirt, you would never know. Unless you knew the pant, you'd be like, "Oh, are you wearing the Rag& and Bones?" But most people don't know that.
Oh my
They're
god.
amazing, and they actually fit nice because they're like sometimes, like, a baggy jean doesn't look right because like,
Yeah.
the fabric's too thick or, like,
Fitting.
it's wrinkling. These, like,
Yeah.
lay nice because 'cause they're sweats. You know what I
Are
mean?
you
So they're, like,
wearing them with
loose.
heels or flats?
I usually wear them with the flat, like,
Okay.
if I'm casual. Like, I guess I
Right.
could wear them with a heel. I haven't ventured there yet. I could, though. I could. There's, like I have 2 pairs. One pair looks a little bit nicer than my other pair. The other pair are, like, more of a wash, and so, like, I'll wear them with, like, a T-shirt and a
Yeah.
Birk, and then, like, the other ones I could wear with, like, a blazer or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
I mean, I've worn them to work. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
so
No, you
good.
gotta send me them. Okay.
Yes, I will. Okay, and last question, how do you maintain your daily nirvana?
Oh, this is flashback to the Nirvana sisters.
Exactly. We gotta keep that question in. It's a
I
good one.
know. I know. I, definitely think it's my daily walks, like, whether it's on a conference call, even if it's not super intentional, I think me, like, shifting to moving throughout the day has changed how I feel for the better so much,
Yeah.
and I think we can all get in ruts of just sitting, and I feel like I was probably sitting the first 35 years of my life, and the past
Yep.
5 years, I've really just tried to move more, so I think walking and vegging, like,
Yeah.
I veg a lot, like,
Me too.
I lay in bed, I
I binge my shows.
yeah, I'm just getting into binging shows. I watch Sirens. I'm now on, like, Secrets We Keep.
Oh,
Um,
I don't know that
it
one.
seems a little weird. I don't even know how I found it. I think it's a show my sister watched, but
Is it
I
on
don't know.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, I have to look it up.
I think might be on one of the other ones, but yeah, I watched Sirens and I binged it. I'm never
I'm in
really
the
a
middle of that.
binger because I go to bed really early. I'm usually like sleeping or asleep by 9:30.
Oh my god, good for you.
Yeah, and if I'm watching a show, I'll pass out.
Yeah.
And then I wake up early. I have, like, my 5 a.m. wake up and
Oh my
have a
god.
cup of coffee.
Wait, do you naturally get up at 5 AM or you set your alarm?
I set my alarm. It's been, like, for months now that I've been doing it because I had my trainer come at 6, and I was just rushing and getting into the workout and, like, so tired like a zombie.
Yeah, you didn't have a chance to wake
And
up.
she was like, "Oh, I always drink a coffee, like, before I come." And I was like, "That's probably a good idea." So now I wake up. I've been doing Sam Harris's meditations on the Waking Up app. They're 10
Oh, I don't know
minutes,
that.
super easy. Um, I was recommended it by a friend,
Like,
and
you get up at 5 and you listen to the meditation in bed, or you get
I
out of
get
bed
up
and
at
listen to it?
5, I go to brew my coffee. While the coffee's brewing, I go down and lay in our guest room and listen to the meditation.
I love
Um,
that.
and then I drink my coffee and go to my workout or walk or start doing some, like, early work and emails and, like, clearing out for the day.
That's good. I mean, you probably feel, like, so much more organized and, like, ready for the
When
day
I
when you do
don't
that.
do it, and my husband knows, like, if I'm waking up early, like, stuff's good because I'm, like, getting stuff done. When I linger, it's, like, never good.
I know. I fall into a trap of lingering, especially on the weekends,
Yeah.
and it's not good. I
Well,
always feel
sometimes
better
you
when I'm
need
like,
it. I know,
yeah,
but sometimes, like, it feels good.
yeah.
That's why I'm, like, always like, there's people that can't veg. I can veg all day.
Oh, me too. Oh my god. Like, that's I could do it for a living.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I really
Yeah.
became I mean, I could veg.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's like your body tells you what you need, and, like, some people just don't need it, and I feel like I need that a lot,
Yeah.
and just, like, alone time.
Yeah.
Um, Okay, well, this was amazing. I'm gonna go take a walk. Thank you for coming
Yes.
back.
I know, same.
Rachel and I were talking earlier, we're gonna have her back as a
Yes.
guest co-host with me, which will be so fun. So we'll have to find the right one, that
I
you're
know, we'll
interested
have
in
to see
doing.
who we can,
Yeah.
call in to
Yeah,
join
exactly.
us.
But thank you for coming. Thanks for
Yes,
having
thank you so
you.
much.
Thanks for listening to Wellness Junkies. For more on today's episode, follow us on Instagram at Wellness Junkies Official and find us on TikTok and YouTube at Wellness Junkies. You can also head to wellnessjunkiesofficial.com for expanded show notes, product links, and more. If you love the episode, leave a review and share it with a friend. We appreciate the love. Catch you next week. Bye.